she is a rider. The way she rollin' with me, she's on fire. The way she dancing on me, she's a liar. I can't believe what I see, she was just playing with me. I don't know what to believe. She got me like, she got me like, she got me like, she got me like, she got me like. Why you gotta come and pick a fight with me? Even though we know that your love isn't right for me. Even though we know you really wouldn't right for me. It's pretty evident even a blind can see. Now I cannot give you a fuck, yeah. You are just down on your luck, yeah.
This is Ryan, the one and only, doing an interview with the homies, Untitled. Let's get it. This is Ryan. Ryan is a artist from the west side of Chicago. Latin pop / R&B / trap crossover, and I'm the best to fucking do it, yeah. Music to me is therapy. Music to me is a way for me to connect with people who don't necessarily understand me and understand what I believe in, and music is also kind of like a drug to me. When I create music, I feel like a high. When I'm writing music, I feel like I am high. Just off life, it feels like I'm finally like opened a chamber in my mind, and it's lit, it's fun. Music changed my life, music saved my life. I've met a lot of cool people through music. I've met some of my best friends through doing music, and music is just life, honestly. Music is something that forever carries with me, and also I feel like it's a way for the world to connect without necessarily having to speak. We just play music for each other and we connect through music. So music to me is more of like a whole energy. It's more of like a lifestyle, sort of say. That's what music is to me. I got into music in 2012. I started just messing around with a program called FL Studio, and then for a couple years I was just toying around, just doing whatever I wanted to do. But I've been making music for about 7 years. I would say not specifically any people, but I would say more so the experiences that I go through are more of, I guess, the main inspiration for my creative self. But I'm not really influenced by many people. I kind of just like to go through different experiences, and that's what influences my life, which influences my music. Because what I write about is kind of first person things that I go through, but I could hide them in a metaphor as, you know, a girl or as a car, you know. But I would say like people that I look up to musically would be like Brandon Urie from Panic at the Disco. I really like Blackbear. He's a R&B artist. I like Rockie Fresh is one of my favorite rappers, which I low-key have 2 songs with, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I would say my influences would be like the experiences that I go through and everything that kind of just happens and I experience in my life. I would say that's the biggest like influence in my life. I don't really have somebody that like I look up to or, you know, follow like, oh, I want to be like this person, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of more of like my experiences are what influences me. My creative process is kind of weird because I don't really have like a structure for it. It kind of just happens. Like sometimes I'll just be sitting down and I'm just like, yo, I want to make music. I'll start making music. I'll finish a song one sitting. Sometimes it's like I'll have to take a trip to LA to write a verse or something like that, you know? So it kind of depends. Every single time that I create, it's different. Everything's completely different. Like I record in the most random places ever. I don't really have like a formula. I kind of just create on just the spare the moment whenever I get inspired. It's kind of like one day like I'll be sitting in my car and I'm like, yo, this melody will sound cool. Record it on voice recorder, then go to my computer, and then like once I get home start cooking up the song. So every time is different, you know. And then sometimes it's just like I have to have a conversation with somebody in order to get the inspiration to write the next song, you know. So it kind of just, like I said, going back to it, my experiences are what writes my music for me, you know. It's kind of like I don't have like a formula. It kind of just happens, you know. And then just I have the skill from practice to just make it happen, you know. And then my experiences are the ones that inspire what's going to happen, you know. Honestly, just grow. Like honestly, I'm really big on growth, and everything that I said that I wanted, because I went as I started as a solo artist a year and 2 months ago, and everything that I said I wanted to do, I have done so far, and plus some. So in 2019, I just want to continue to grow. I don't have any specific goal that I want to reach. I just want to make sure I grow in all aspects, from talent to just execution to the way I market myself, the people that I meet, the shows that I do. I want everything to have growth. That's all I want in 2019, just growth. I really like clothes. Like as you could tell, like I always wear custom clothes, like on my shoes. Like everything I wear is kind of custom, and clothes is something that I'm kind of getting more into, and I'm working with some of my close friends to create specific pieces for every show that I do. So clothes is one thing that I'm starting to have a really big passion for. I mean, I have passion for a bunch of stuff. Like I like playing basketball, you know. I have passion for a lot of different things, but music is the main thing that I feel like connect with the most. And I feel like every time I'm doing something music related or in the music process, I feel my best. You know, everything that comes with music, I feel like is perfect. So I'm just primarily focusing on music, because music is my biggest passion. I definitely have a lot of lifetime goals. I'm more of a person that likes to keep them to myself, and once they become into fruition, then I like to start to express what those goals are. But for right now, the prime focus is music. I want to be remembered for just being a good human being and somebody who helped influence people's lives in a positive way. I want my energy to be felt forever, so that's why I go so hard at what I'm doing. And everything that I do is purely just me. I never try to be something that I'm not. I'm just a funny, cheesy dude, you know what I'm saying, who makes dope music, you know. I have corny jokes, but that's what people like me for. So I just want to be remembered for just being somebody who's positive and always carried good energy. Don't give a fuck. Like, and whatever you do, literally do not give a fuck. Like, yes, as long as you like what you're doing, that'll resonate to the universe. Just don't give a fuck. Don't care. Like, don't care in the safe and obviously mature way. Not like, I don't give a fuck, I'm just gonna do a bunch of drugs. More of like, don't give a fuck as in like, don't care what people think of you. Don't care about the perception people have of you. Just be whole within yourself and don't give a fuck, and then people will fuck with you. The energy from the universe will gravitate towards you if you just carry that I don't give a fuck attitude, because you're being yourself. Like, at the end of the day, like, what are people gonna hate you for being yourself? No. Like, if they hate you for being yourself, they're a bad person. You're just doing what's within your energy, and you're just doing whatever you can, you know what I'm saying, to be whole, to be yourself. And if people don't fuck with that, that means they're just not it, you feel me? So one thing that I could give as an advice to anybody, or just in general with anything you do, just don't give a fuck, and you will see so much growth. I just dropped a song last week called By Lie, which is on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that good stuff. For anybody who has Instagram, Twitter, they can follow me at This Is Ryen, THISISRYEN. I don't know, spread good energy, be positive. If you fuck with my music, message me, let's be friends. And I want to give a huge shout out to the boys from Untitled for holding down this interview. This was great. Hopefully we could just keep spreading the good energy, keep working together, and build the empire together. And that's all I gotta say. Yeah.